everybody. Marcus here, and sorry my voice is still off. About a week now that I've been lost my voice, but I'm still rocking and rolling and going, still running every day. If you've been following me on my running on my Facebook page, my personal page, I'm on day like 355 or something, shooting for a year straight, so still running every single day. I want to talk about today Facebook ads. I hear from a lot of people that Facebook ads don't work and they're wasting their money. And I kind of laugh when I hear that from business owners because I'm like, that's the farthest thing from the truth. Facebook ads totally rock. Facebook ads are awesome. So if I can get through this with my voice here and you're going to understand me, but I'm going to talk about how things you're probably not doing on Facebook that you need to do to increase engagement in your ads or increase responses or sell your product. So first of all, most people on Facebook, they put a post up and that post goes live. They're like, okay, let me throw $20 on it. Let me throw $100 on it. And it boosts to people who like my fan page or boosts to people in my area. And they throw $20 on it, run it for 4 days. And they're like, that really didn't work. End of the month, they're like, well, I spent $100 or $200 or $300 on Facebook ads. I really can't see any business coming from it. I don't really know who interacted, all that kind of stuff. So that, folks, is the wrong way to do a Facebook ad. That is a way to basically throw money out, create an awareness ad just to get your message out there. That's not really targeting your audience. That's just throwing something up and boosting the post. All right. So here's where your Facebook marketing can totally shine. Okay. When you go to place an ad, before you place an ad in your business manager, you go to ads manager in Facebook. So these are separate accounts, folks. You don't do this through your regular fan page. You do this through your ad manager. And you go and you hit create audience in there. And here's what you can do, folks. You can create tons of different audiences, right? And these audiences are so specific. So for example, you get your Facebook pixel, your coding. You take that coding, you put it on you take that HTML coding, you put it into your website, and that tracks any visitor that's to your website. So when you go to place an ad, it'll give you an option to place an ad to only the people that have visited your website up to 365 days. Those are hot customers. They've been to your website. They know who you are. All right. That's super awesome. Or you can upload your email list, your database, and create an audience. And it only advertises the people that have given you their email in the past 10 months, 10 years, because you take the list, upload it in, and say, only advertise the people that have opted into my email marketing programs and give me their email address. Those people know you. They will buy from you again. It's crazy. All right. You can do it based upon app activity. This is cool. So app activity, games, things like that. People have opened your app, active users of your app, people who have purchased anything inside of your app. You can segment that out too. That's really cool. Okay. So like a third-party app. All right. Offline activity. This one's really cool. So you can advertise to people on Facebook that have even abandoned your shopping cart. People have gone on your website, gone to fill something out and abandoned the cart, never purchased. That is really, really cool. All right. You can go to people that have actually contacted you through your shopping cart, that have donated money to you, that have initiated a checkout, that have actually purchased something. People that actually purchased. So if somebody's purchased something in your storefront on your website, Facebook can advertise only to them. They can also advertise to the people who, now this just happened to me last week, Billy Jean Marketing. I was on his website. I was looking at his Black Friday offer. I started putting myself in. I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy it. Boom, I get back on Facebook and he has the hourglass there and he's like, you didn't buy my product. What happened? Time's running out. Because he markets to people that specifically went to his website that were going to buy something that didn't buy something. Because Facebook can track that. It's insane, folks. It is insane what Facebook can do as far as targeting people that know you. Video, you post a video on Facebook gets a certain amount of views, you can place an ad that will target every single person that have watched that video on Facebook. So if you have a viral video on Facebook in the last whatever year or so, find that video and then place an ad. Now this is how Ty Lopez did his whole blowing up and getting recognized. He would go place ads on his most popular Facebook Live videos. So he analyzes it at the end of the month. Say, okay, here's a video that got 1,000 views. Here's a video that got 50 views. Well, the one with 1,000 views is already popular. Let me throw some money on that and advertise to those people and get those people to know me. So that's what he did. That was part of Ty Lopez's formula to blowing up on social media. All right. So you can actually place a video, take a video, put it into a specialized group, put it into a group. And when that video starts getting views in that group, you advertise to the people that have watched that in that group. And hopefully that group is part of your niche. So for example, if you're in the pool business or in the restaurant business, I'm in the restaurant business. If I posted something in a forum on eating well in New York City, and I posted a video in that Facebook group forum, I call it forum group, and that got a certain amount of views, I can advertise to all the people that took time to watch my video. All right. That's my niche audience. I'm in a group that's after my niche. Eating well in New York City. Boom. I'm there. If you're in the pool business, if you're in the liquor business, wine shop business, you post a video into a group of wine lovers, you can target anybody who's watched that video in your area. It's pretty freaking awesome. All right. So there are so many reasons or so many ways to make audiences in Facebook that it totally rocks. So when people say Facebook ads don't work, I'm like, because you don't know how to work Facebook ads. You can advertise to people who have visited you or interacted with your profile on Instagram, not just blind posting, but people who have actually interacted with you or know your profile on Facebook. People have created a form, one of your lead generations. You can do that. Events. If you place an event and you get people that have who are interested in one of your events on Facebook, you can advertise just to them again. All right. So create some kind of outrageous event that's going to get lots of people interested. And then you know those people are hot targets. Then you go in and you start advertising other events to the people who went into your first event. So they're already, folks, there's three types of clients. There's people that are in the sidewalk, slow lane, fast lane. Sidewalk, slow lane, fast lane. Sidewalk. You need to tackle them. They don't know who you are. They have no idea who you are. Your message is to be so strong. You need to tackle them to get your attention. People in the slow lane know about you. They might have given you business 5 years ago, 5 months ago. You're not on their radar that much. Those people, you need to give them some kind of offer, some kind of a push to say, hey, 10% off, free appetizer. If you're a veterinarian office, free nail trim for the dogs. All right. Gets them in the office. All right. That'll easily get them in the office. Free nail trim. All right. So those people are going to do more business with you or it's easier to get their attention than people on the sidewalk that don't know you. People in the fast lane know you. They know who you are. They're doing business with you currently. You don't need to give them an offer. You just need to say hi to them, to open the door for them, and they'll walk into your business. All right. So those are the three types of customers, 3 different lanes: sidewalk, slow lane, fast lane. Your goal is to move people up. All right. So the first time that they see your event, they're a slow lane. They're a sidewalk. They saw you by chance. Now you're going to keep advertising to them to warm them up, to warm that audience up and move lanes with them and give them offers. So you can advertise to people that have interacted, shown interest in any of the events you've posted in the past. All right. Facebook, great. Create an audience of people who follow or interacted with your Facebook page. So every time, for example, when you post a status on Facebook, you have a picture or something, you know where it says read more? If they hit that read more and it pops up the rest of the copy, that's an interaction, folks. That is counted as an interaction. Anybody who does that, likes it, reads more, clicks the link, makes a comment, those people have interacted with your post, your page. You can target just them. But folks, this is crazy how in-depth this goes. Now, this is even talking about segmenting the list and saying, I want beer drinkers that have interacted with my list that are 10 miles away from my restaurant. 3 criteria. This will get so specific now. You're just not placing an ad for $50 to anybody in the area. You're placing an ad for $50 to people that have interacted with your page, that are within 10 miles of your restaurant, your business, and that have interacted with one of your posts or at your event or watched a video. So you're doing this criteria that's so specific. So that same $50 is going to get far more interactions. You're going to get more bang for your buck because those people know you and understand you or know of you. And they're getting ready to shift lanes and give you business, give you more business. So don't just boost a post and say, here's $50 on a post. Now, sometimes I do that. Those are just awareness ads. Just getting your message out there. That's fine. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. But you need a specific call to action. Like, for example, get free dessert on your next purchase. If you want free dessert, well, drop a comment. All right. So some kind of call to action to get a free dessert. Click the link and follow the directions. Click the link. They go to a landing page. They give you the information. They give you their email. You send them a voucher for dessert via Facebook Messenger or from an email. So those kind of ads work well because you're giving them specific directions to do what to follow. Okay, and still when you give specific directions, people still don't follow. So again, when people say that Facebook ads don't work, they do work. They work fantastic. That's why Mark Zuckerberg's a billionaire and you're not, because he developed a system that is very, very specific for target marketing. Facebook makes their ads on their money on ads, folks. They don't charge membership. There's no membership to be on Facebook. Okay. So they're not making money from premiums. They're making money from ads. All right. And he's built this empire on ads. And the reason why he's built his empire on ads is because the ads are so specific. They work. If they didn't work, the platform wouldn't be there. It'd be gone. So I suggest that you really understand business manager, understand your ad manager portion, create audiences. Now, on top of all these very specific things, folks, here's the killer. You can create a lookalike audience. So you can specifically say, Facebook, scour the country, scour the state, and I want you to find within a 1% match or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7% match, anybody from that list that's interacted with my Facebook page that matches their demographics, age, income, job, profession, likes, interests. Facebook will take that 10,000 people and find 10,000 more people or 100,000 people that match your specific criteria to begin with. Those people are going to interact with you more than just blind posting something out there to anybody in the radius of your business. All right. So, folks, this gets extremely, extremely specific. Before you waste any more money on a Facebook ad or spend money on a Facebook ad, seek professional help. Seek somebody who knows what they're doing because you're paying for their expertise. They will save you money and show you results. Okay. So you can stop spending money and not getting results, or you can spend more money with an expert and get more results, better results, more targeted results, and ultimately more revenue. That's the name of the game on here. That's why not only Facebook's successful, but all these marketing agencies for Facebook are very successful because they can zone in and target your market and get responses that you can't get yourself unless you know this stuff. So Facebook ads totally work. I suggest you jump into it, get an expert. You can do it yourself too. I do it myself. I learned it. In fact, Facebook will even get on the phone with you. You can schedule a call with a Facebook ads expert from Facebook, and they'll walk you through this kind of stuff. Just the question is, do you have the time to do it? That's what you have to say. Do I have the time to actually jump in and sit on a call 45 minutes and then wait 2 more weeks and get on 45 minutes? Or I just call the pro and have them just jump in and totally do this stuff. Now, where this Facebook stuff really gets fun is when you attach bots, messenger bots. So you place a specific ad to a specific audience, a specific call to action. And then once that person comments in that post, in that ad, all of a sudden Messenger takes over. Messenger has a 90% open rate, 80% engagement rate. You send them the offer via Messenger. You build a list. I have a list of 4,000 people on my Facebook Messenger, people that are subscribed to my Messenger for my restaurant. These are very hot clients, folks, because they understand. They've actually engaged with me via Messenger. They've actually typed back. They've actually engaged. This is an insanely hot segment to own. okay, to have those people in your list. So that's where it really gets fun. All these bot technologies and all this kind of stuff, artificial intelligence, that takes over, and you can sit back on autopilot. People walk into your restaurant with offers to redeem them. It's fantastic. Whether you're a restaurant, a veterinarian office, a pool guy, whatever. The opportunities are endless for these businesses out there to take advantage of specific Facebook marketing targets, the audiences, and then combining with bots. All right. If you want more information on this stuff, I suggest you go to my website, 50mistakes.com, 50mistakes.com. Give us your information. The pop-up box is going to come. Give us your information, and we will keep sending you stuff like these videos. And you can then send me, you'll have access to send me a message and ask me questions. I'd be happy to help you answer some questions. I'd be happy to do everything for you. All right. So 50mistakes.com, 50mistakes.com, also known as Restaurant Growth Secrets University.com. But this stuff works for any kind of business, folks. Any kind of business, I promise you, it works. It's so specific. It is so specific. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hopefully in the next video, my voice will be back. I feel energized. I just feel so energized and full energy. I'm still running every day, like I said. I just don't have my voice. Just don't have my voice. So still have my flavor, my palate. I can still taste wine and understand flavors and stuff like that. I can still do that. Just my voice. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you later.